Season 4, Episode 31, Permanent Lights. I went out and got this box of permanent lights. I'm assuming that the brand name is Outdoor Decorative Lights. There's no other brand name on it. As you can see, it doesn't even say that there's 100 foot of lights in this box. It's kind of windy today. Box is falling off. This is a half of it. I've already put up a half of it that I'm going to show you in a minute. So this is, I'm assuming, 50 foot. These are the pucks. Comes with these sticker supports. It comes with a directions. These are the screws that goes with those things right there, and of course a remote. As I said, with less than 2 weeks to go before Christmas, today is the Wednesday before Christmas, Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. I got this a while ago and I put up some of them. I'll show you what it looks like after I explain a couple things. As most of you know, I live in South Florida, and the homes here are different from all the other ones that I see in the videos that I've watched about putting up permanent lights. First of all, this is made up of what they call CBS, concrete, blocks, and steel, rebar. My ceiling here slants at about a 60-degree angle right up under there. I have never seen anyone showing me that putting up their permanent light, they have to deal with a 60-degree angle up under there. In addition to that, the finish, as you can see, is not even. This is what it looks like over the entire house and up under the eaves. So that's the problem that I am having trying to put up these things. Now, I've put up some already, and I'll show you what I've done so far in a minute. The back of the pucks come with 3M adhesive. So also these supports, 3M adhesive. My problem is approaching this, will it be able to adhere to a surface that looks like this? I was not thinking that it would, but I'll show you what I've done and you can help me to decide whether it is working or not. See you in a minute. So this is what I have done so far. This right there is the first puck, and the adhesive that came with it is what is holding it up there. I've done this now about 5 days ago. The average temperature in South Florida, where I live this time of year, is about 75 degrees. Matter of fact, right now as I look at my watch, it is 82 degrees. Right now it is 3:23 p.m. and this one is holding, and most of them are holding. As you can see that this one here is not holding, it has come apart. As I go down the line, most of them are holding. This one right here is not. That one is not. And several of them is not holding at all, as you can see all the way down. So this is the first 50 foot of it, and the extras are down there. Now I do have a jump from here up under there, and another jump at this side here, and I'll show you what I've bought to help me with the jump for those spots. I do have 50 foot more, and this is what I need to cover with that. All of there, up there, down here, all of that, this, that, and possibly end right here. We'll see if that's going to work. So getting back to the wall and the finish of how they do this, obviously this is stucco, which they put over the brick for the finishing touch. it's difficult to get something to adhere to it. But I have something that I bought for another project a few years back that I'm trying to help me to see if I can get through some of these. I'll show it to you right now. The product that I have from a while back is called Alien Tape. I bought this for some other stuff that I was doing, and I've realized that it is going to work just fine with what I have to do with this stucco wall. What I do is these smaller ones, I just cut them in two like I do with this. Stick that on the back of each of these pucks after I've peeled it off. And then once I put it on the stucco finish here, it kind of works on it. And I've put about 3 of them on those so far, and they seem to be working. I'll show you the few that I've put it on so far right now. This one here is number 6 from the end. And this one is my experiment. I used that product I just showed you, and it has not fallen off yet. This one here, number 7, has fallen off because it just will not adhere to the way the finish is behind it. So that tape, Alien Tape, is working so far, and that's exactly what I'm going to be using with the rest of this. I'll show you 1 or 2 others. These 4 right here have Alien Tape on them. This one, that, and this one. Alien Tape. Also the one at the end. Because all of these has fallen down the day after I put them up there. And you can see that that one right there was up, but now it's falling down. And most of these down here is so now I'm going to have to just use Alien Tape on the back of just all of these so that they do not fall down. Fortunately for me, I have a lot of Alien Tape that I can use. I have more than enough for the project that I had a couple of years ago, and these are working just fine. So those ones that are down right now, I'm going to put them up and then start working on the rest of this. But for the jumps, I'll show you what I bought. Hold on. So these tiny screws, these whole bags of support, and the adhesive on the back of these pucks are useless on a wall such as this one. Useless. Luckily, I have the Alien Tape that I can finish the job with. This is difficult to work with, as you can imagine. But this is the first time I've seen anyone talk about this type of finish on the walls. And a lot of the homes in Florida are like this. Also, this 60-degree angle up under here, I was wondering if my house is the only one that is like that. So I drive around my neighborhood, and a lot of homes are like this, but some of them are flat, more like most of the homes that I've seen in the Northeast or wherever, that the eaves are flat. You can just stick the permanent lights up there and you're done. Here, I got to deal with this 60-degree angle up there. Not fun. The direction says, please install the string lights 5 to 10 centimeters away from the wall surface. So I went out and I got a 1x3 inch piece of board, and as you can see, it is about 8.75 centimeters. So I use this piece as a spacer for each puck. I have a total of 5 jumps to make in order to continue to put this thing up. From the videos that I've seen, they do not like when you cut these things, but I have no choice. So what I did was I went out on Amazon and I bought this triplex wire right here. It is 25 feet of it, and it comes with 3 wires in there, and they are black, red, and yellow. So my plan is, when it's time to cut, what I'm doing is I'm using a Sharpie and a highlighter, a black one, a red one, and a yellow one like I show right here. Then I go down here and highlight them. You can see the yellow and the red. The broken black line there comes with this equipment. So all I got to do is cut right there and then lay down this last puck, shave off the ends of the wire, and join it up with this. Where are you? With this right here. Okay, that's all I got to do is join it up with this right here. The black, the red, and the yellow. Join up with this, and then I do it for the other end. It is very windy this evening. I'm trying to shoot this video. So as you can see that this wire that I just bought from Amazon comes in black, red, and yellow. And so long as I highlight each wire in here and then I cut it right there, all I have to do is just join them up with the color over here. Do the same thing on the other end, and I cannot make a mistake like that. Okay, from what you're saying, to make a mistake is not good. But so long as I highlight it first, I just shave off the ends and just go ahead and join them up for my 5 jumps. This 25 foot of wire, triplex wire, costs $12.99 on Amazon. Next, I'm going to use the tape underneath those pucks and show you what they look like once I've done that. It is starting to rain a little bit, but the next thing I'm going to do is use the alien tape and try to fix those ones that are falling off that I've already put up. I'm not going to cut them like I showed earlier. That is just too much work. And what I've discovered too is that each of these things seems as if it's a perfect match for the bottom of each puck. As you can see, I slide it down, I slide it right back, I put it right back over. It's a perfect fit. So all I'm going to do is just peel them off, stick them on there, and see if I can get it done before the rain comes down. And I try to show it to you when I'm done with them. Yeah, as I said, it's starting to rain a little bit. It's very cloudy. We have not had rain in over a month. This is the dry season in Florida. But I want to get this done before it begins to pour. This is what it looks like up under here. My piece of board, less than 10 centimeters. And I just put some of that alien tape under that puck. Make sure that I space it just right. And that's it. I'm going to fix the others. Trying to do that before the rain comes down. Later on tonight, when it gets darker, I will come back and shoot this. You can see the arches, and they're like that because this thing is about 8.59 centimeter from the wall. And I use those alien tape, and it's holding everything up. And it is looking very good right now. So next time you see this, it will be later on tonight when we can see how these arches look when it gets darker. See you later. This is what the first 50 foot of that permanent lighting looks like. You can see the arches. I used that tape to fix all the pucks that were falling, and they're all holding firm as of right now. You can see them all the way down to the end. But that is what this looks like. Got a lot of work to do tomorrow or the next day to put up the rest of it. So the next time that you see this will be the final video on this when the whole thing is up and running. See you in the next video.